Welcome to our countdown of the top cars for maximum comfort. Now you may be thinking, comfort, what a dull thing to focus on. You're probably expecting something about speed, agility, maybe even a bit of off-roading, but I say, what's the point of all that excitement if you arrive at your destination feeling like you've been wrestling crocodiles? No, we're talking about a different kind of automotive experience here. We're talking about sinking into leather seats so soft you'd swear they were upholstered with clouds. We're talking about suspension systems so smooth they could navigate a cobblestone street without spilling a drop of your Earl Grey. Whether you're planning a long road trip or just want a smooth daily commute, these cars have got you covered. These are the automotive equivalents of your favorite armchair, except you can take them on the Autobahn. Buckle up and try not to nod off. The Mercedes S-Class. It's practically a byword for luxury and comfort. You climb inside and you're met with this expansive, beautifully appointed cabin. It's like stepping into a particularly well-appointed drawing room, except instead of doilies and porcelain kittens, you've got heated, ventilated and massaging seats. And the ride? Well, it's exactly what you'd expect from a car that likely costs more than a small island nation. The suspension simply dismisses bumps and dips in the road as if they were mere inconveniences. It's like wafting along on a cloud, albeit a cloud with a rather impressive turn of speed. Of course, all this opulence doesn't come cheap. But let's be honest, if you're in the market for an S-Class, you're probably not overly concerned with the price of bread these days. The BMW 7 Series. It's the car of choice for captains of industry, discerning dignitaries, and anyone who appreciates a healthy dose of performance with their comfort. Now, some might say that BMWs are more about sharp handling and sporty driving than outright comfort. And while it's true that the 7 Series can certainly handle a twisty road with aplomb, it's also no slouch in the comfort department. The seats are firm yet supportive, the cabin is whisper quiet, and the ride is, dare I say it, rather delightful. It's the sort of car that makes you want to point it towards the horizon and just drive, and with its powerful engine and refined suspension, you could do just that, all day long, without breaking a sweat or spilling your tea. Or spilling. Chapter 3, Audi A8, Technological Comfort and Style. Now, for those who like their comfort with a side of cutting-edge technology, I present the Audi A8. This car is a technological tour de force packed with more gadgets and gizmos than a Bond villain's lair. But don't let that fool you into thinking it's all show and no comfort. Oh no, the A8 is a proper luxury saloon at heart. The interior is a masterpiece of minimalist design with high-quality materials and an almost unsettling level of build quality. It's the kind of place where you can imagine a German engineer tightening a screw with a micrometer just to be sure. And the ride? Well, it's about what you'd expect from a car designed to eat up miles on the Autobahn. Smooth, refined and eerily quiet. It's almost like being in a sensory deprivation tank, except you're allowed to wear clothes. Chapter 4, Lexus LS, Serenity on wheels, the Lexus LS. Now, this is a car that takes comfort very, very seriously. If the S-Class is a stately manor house, the LS is a Zen garden on wheels. It's all about quiet luxury, understated elegance, and a level of serenity that borders on the monastic. The interior is awash in soft leather, polished wood, and enough sound-deadening material to make a recording studio blush. You could set off a firework in the cabin, and the only indication outside would be a faint whiff of gunpowder. And the ride? It's like gliding on a cushion of air. Bumps in the road are met with a sort of dignified silence, as if the car is simply too refined to acknowledge their existence. Chapter 5, Tesla Model S. Electric comfort for the future. Now, for something a bit different, we have the Tesla Model S. It's the only electric car on our list, but don't think for a moment that it's lacking in the comfort department. In fact, the Model S might just be the most relaxing way to travel on four wheels. First off, there's the silence. With no engine to speak of, the Model S glides along in near total silence. It's a bit eerie at first, but you quickly get used to it, and once you do, you'll wonder how you ever put up with the noise of internal combustion. Then there's the ride quality. The Model S has this wonderfully supple suspension that soaks up bumps and dips like a thirsty sponge, and because the battery pack is mounted low down in the car, it handles with a surprising amount of agility for a vehicle of its size. Well, there you have it. 5 cars that prove comfort doesn't have to be boring. Whether you prefer the stately elegance of a Mercedes, the technological prowess of an Audi, or the whisper-quiet serenity of a Lexus, there's a car out there that can turn even the most tedious commute into an exercise in automotive indulgence. Of course, which one is best is entirely subjective. It all comes down to personal preference, driving style, and perhaps most importantly, the size of your wallet. But one thing's for sure, any of these cars will make you arrive at your destination feeling relaxed, refreshed, and perhaps even a little bit smug. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on the best cars out there.